Because this equation is in standard form for the equation of an ellipse, we can immediately find the center of this ellipse to be 2, negative 4. Also, because the largest number is underneath the variable y, we know that the major axis will be parallel to the y-axis. Further, we know that a will equal 4 and b will equal 3. A is always the square root of the larger denominator. B will be the square root of the smaller denominator. From here, we know what the vertices are. The vertices will be 4 units above and below our center because A is equal to 4. So our vertices will be 2, 0 and 2, negative 8. Also, since our B is equal to 3, we know that 2 other points that help us graph this ellipse are going to be 3 units to the left and 3 units to the right of our center. So those will be negative 1, negative 4, and 5, negative 4. Now we just need to find C so that we can find our foci. C squared, again, is equal to A squared minus B squared. So that means that C squared is equal to 16 minus 9. Or C squared is equal to 7. Which means that C, using the square root property, is equal to plus or minus the square root of 7. Now the foci will be plus or minus the square root of 7 above and below our center for our ellipse. So our foci will have the coordinates 2, negative 4 plus the square root of 7, and we will have 2, negative 4 minus the square root of 7. With all of this information, we can graph this ellipse. And right here we have the graph of our ellipse, where the center was 2, negative 4. Here's our focus 1 and focus 2, our 2 points that helped us graph our ellipse, and our 2 vertices.